Dice fans!
It's the agents of Shadespire.
We're back and we're playing Shadespire
What a surprise.
once again.
Yeah.
And this week, Pete has Magore's Fiends and I have the Chosen Axes.
We've not seen the Chosen Axes for a while
I don't
now.
think they've played either of the new warbands until this evening.
We were going to be rectifying that tonight.
Yeah, I think we must be getting towards the end of the matchups as well from the last release.
We are. We're getting close. We're getting very close. So hopefully that means that GW are bringing out a new release soon. Nice.
Well, I could like to finish some of these first.
That's true. Yeah, we've got a few left.
Finish painting them.
Yeah, well, that is true as well. Yeah, God.
I am not very confident in this deck at all. I think when I was making it, I've made a couple of errors, which I've just realised. The problem with doing things quickly in a busy school period.
They're all Auric cards.
That's not quite that bad. I had to get rid of 3, Pete. Not those 3. I had to get rid of 3. I had to get rid of Scent of Victory, Escalation and Hoarders. A bit sad about Hoarders. I was hoping to score that later on in the game. That is the one where if I have an end phase of all of my fighters and no enemy fighters are holding objectives, then I score 2 glory.
It's much more likely coming up against Magore.
I would have thought so. I thought A, quite a lot of me would be dead, so it would be easier to score.
There is that as well.
And B, because 1 is
there's
fine.
No minimum. Yeah,
no, 1 is fine. And B, you wouldn't be going for them, so I should be all right.
Yes.
But unfortunately, if I were playing best of 3, of course, I would also just given away that I had that card.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'd
that
be
is the
doubly
other
cross. But you'll be pleased to know that I didn't really think about my objectives properly, and these 3 are rubbish too. So it's
always
going to be
worrying
tricky.
when you pick another deck, another set of objectives out, and they are also rubbish, and you're left sitting thinking, did I just pick a load of rubbish cards?
I forgot to think about first turn objectives.
I forgot to think about playing the game
Yeah,
properly.
well, yeah, basically, yes, I forgot. It's been a busy week, so this might be over all rather quickly, but we'll see.
Yeah, it might be Fast Strides versus Oryx all over again. You never know. So we rolled for picking the boards, and there were not a crit in sight, but I did just win it.
Yep.
So Robin picked this board, and I picked this one. I put them in this rotation, and then Robin started to place objectives, and I've got 1 and 5 over here, and there's 2, 4, and 3.
I think on balance for the Chosen Axes, I think losing the roll is the way to go.
I think it is for them, yeah.
Objectives,
especially if you want the objectives in your half. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
So that is us all up to date, and you may have noticed there are adverts again. Adverts on YouTube. We finally got monetised, and now we're getting our £1 a week back off of them, which is nice. But if you want to avoid that, then all you've got to do is pop over to Patreon and maybe just even come in at the little $2 level, because you will still get all of the battle reports a week early and no adverts in sight. And another benefit,
ad-free, yes.
Totally ad-free. And another benefit is if you do sign up at the $2 level, you will of course see next week's battle report straight away. So you get 2 battle reports.
And we have recently started a t-shirt shop.
Yay.
And the Patreon people on there also get 20% off.
Boom.
In perpetuity.
That's what you want.
Yeah, so while you're on there, you can at least buy as many t-shirts as you want and get 20% off.
Yeah. So we shall roll off, I guess, to place our models.
Okie dokie.
I know how to play this game.
I will roll them in the dice tower.
Oh,
I just got the 1
just a
single assist.
And I roll a mighty...
Single and double, it's
single
enough.
double.
So it's pretty much the same as the roll off, but the other way around for the board placement.
It is, yeah. Pretty naff so
what
far.
we're
I
gonna
hope that's not a prediction of how the night's going to go.
It's 4v4.
It is 4v4,
So it's a crucial roll.
It does make a difference, and I think I'm going to have to go first because of that. So I'm going to put the Doog.
The
front
Doge
centre.
is up front.
Doge, yep.
Okay, I am going to put Vol here.
Vol's there.
Yeah, Vol there. Vol there. Yeah, sorry. See, I'm already indecisive.
And I'm going to put Magore.
It's a very important part setting up the board, and therefore probably shouldn't be done on the fly.
Yes.
like I am right now.
Well,
here's Tef Flamebearer going in there.
It's kind of how I play most of my games. It probably shows in my win record. I'm going to put Zarkus over there.
I'm going to put the big man in the middle. Fjul-Grimnir. Crazy Fjul-Grimnir.
Gartok over here.
It looks like you're coming after me straight away.
I know.
And I'm going to put...
I just want hugs.
Maddish Magrim.
Maddish Magrim.
Maddish
Mildly miffed Magrim.
Mildly miffed Magrim.
Alrighty, so we shall show you our current hands, and then we will roll to see who goes first.
As you can see, a stinking pile for objectives, but a reasonable set of power cards.
Oh, really? I think my power cards could start with as well.
I only said reasonable.
So there we are. Those are our hands. Who do you think's going to be winning this game based off of them?
Pete!
Viewers?
I'm going for Pete.
Oh, I was going to pick me too. So we shall now roll to see who gets to go first, or chooses.
So, 2 crits.
Could be where it matters. I get...
Nothing. So you
no.
win that. Yeah. The only thing is, I've absolutely no idea whether I want to go first or not. Okay, right, well this might be a mistake.
Reed, this is a horrible, horrible mistake.
But I'm actually going to swap an objective.
Oh, I see. So you're going first, are you?
Sorry, yes, I'm going to go first. Yes, I am going to
Okay.
go first, and I'm going to swap an objective. I'm going to get rid of Conquest and draw a new one.
And into your power step, do you have anything?
No, I do not.
Okay. And onto my first turn, I do believe I'm going to have to charge. Tis the corn way. I'm going to charge with Gartok. He's going 1, 2, 3 to there. And I'm going to have a whack at Mildly Miffed Magrim.
Mildly Miffed Magrim.
So 2 hammers.
Mildly Miffed Magrim.
Oh,
it's a hammer.
It's hammer time.
And I will play a shield to save. Ping! So it's a draw, so you can push me back.
Yes, and I shall. I shall push you to there.
Okay.
And in the power step, I have nothing.
I am going to charge
In your second activation?
with my second activation, I think, with Magrim. So it's 3 swords.
And Gartok.
Gartok and 2
one
swords. Sorry, 1 sword.
2 swords.
There are 2 swords on the dice. only one sword roll.
Okay, so Gartok, I need a shield.
Oh, crit! Okay, it's a cagey opening here.
And
Oh, you can
I'm
fight
going
back.
to
I
use
forgot
my
that.
reaction.
I forgot you
Gorfist
could do it.
time.
Okay.
1 sword. Oh, no, a hammer. Didn't want a hammer.
Didn't want a hammer.
Oh, and he didn't get inspired either because my attack drew with yours. Curses.
Yes. Oh, what a shame.
Said Robin, very emphatically.
I'm quite upset about that.
Well, I am. Okay, power step.
Power step, I have a knout to play.
Okay. On to my second activation because I also have nothing. I am going to charge again.
Okay, with
I'm
the dog.
gonna charge
perhaps?
with the dog. 1, 2, 3. Bork, bork. And the dog rolls 3 swords, and if I roll a crit, he gets cleave.
Ooh.
And I get single assists. Oh,
That's
there's
a crit. So.
So you need a crit.
renew. Oh, my word!
You grot bag.
Oh, I'm lucky.
I'm a grot bag,
The charm of the dwarves. We had assists as well. Did that?
No, I had double assists,
Okay.
sadly. Oh, you what's it? Okay, I shall push you back, and I'm going to shove you about over to there.
Okay.
Poor old Magrim's getting shoved out from pillar to post. Damn you!
Damn it to heck.
Oh, damn it, all the heck. Nothing in my power step.
Nothing in your power step. I have nothing in my power step. My third activation, I'm going to make a charge.
Oh, I
I'm
never saw
going
that
to
coming.
charge with Vol Orocbane.
He's going to miss because I'm not an orc.
He's just not going to kill you because you're not an Orc.
That's a good point.
2 hammers required. Slightly better, maybe. Oh, it's a crit and a hammer.
Can't stop it.
I'm going to push you back to there.
That's 2 wounds on the Doog.
But no, I'm going to push you back to there.
In your power step,
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to play a card. I'm going to play Great Concussion.
Oh, meanie!
I'm going to place it right over in this corner.
Okay,
Everything's going that way.
everything's going this way, so
So
we'll
we'll shove
let
him
you
there
move.
and him there. And that is that. Anything for you in my power step?
It's my power step.
Anything for you in your
Any
power
response to your
step?
evil...
Exactly, yes.
No response. I have
Okay.
no response. I'm all out of response.
Nothing that I can put on a child-friendly channel. Not this is child-friendly. Okay, I shall then also play Hidden Paths.
Ooh,
and
meanie.
Magore is going to go boink, down over there. He counts as having moved.
but not attacked.
Anything now? Got anything to savour that?
Yeah, I'm going to play the Earth Shakes.
Ooh!
Choose
I'm
a
going to
fighter.
play
Oh,
Duel of Wits!
okay. Which is choose a fighter and push them 1 hex.
Oh, you get back. So these are my new cards.
Well, it was a bit of a risk, but you have played K Concussion, so that it reduces the chances of you moving me off objectives. The Earth Shakes is a specific. What are these team I'm playing? Chosen Axes. Chosen Axes card, and it enables you to push either team, your team or the opponent's team, which is good because the others are normally one or the other.
Yeah, it's a distraction and a sidestep.
Yeah, so I could have used it later.
Could have used
when you moved me off, but you have used Great Concussion, so I'd be a bit aggrieved if you were playing Earthquake and Concussion in this.
Yeah, I would have to. I'd be a real git if I did something like that, wouldn't I? Anyway.
So is it my 4th? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. It's your go, isn't it? Yes.
It's on to my 3rd turn.
Yeah, I haven't got anything else to do yet.
I was going to obviously be having a swing at you with that one, but you kind of done me over.
Yeah, good.
So I'm just going to. So I'm just going to move Zarkus the Red-Eyed 1, 2, 3 to there.
Hello.
What that is?
You just moved him.
That. Yep.
Okay, so now is it my final?
Well, my power step, I have nothing.
Okay.
If you have nothing, it's on to your 4th activation.
I've just realised I made a mistake.
I hate it when you look at your cards and you think you've got a card, and then you look back 2 minutes later, you're like, these aren't the cards I had!
I needed the Earth Shakes because I played 3 movements. Never mind. You didn't kill Vol.
I didn't. Well, I don't think I would have. I haven't done damage to you, actually.
No, boy, you didn't. So possibly that was an error. Possibly.
Your 4th activation?
4th activation, I'm going to make a charge with Tefk.
Just the 2.
Just the 2, yeah, moves 2.
That's a good point.
So it'd be cheating to do anything else. Yeah. I'm going to roll. I'm going to go for 1 damage. So 3 hammers.
Which attack is
1
this
damage.
then?
It's called Fire Steel Axe.
Ooh.
Just 1 hammer. So it was a good decision.
Okay, so I need a shield or crit.
Oh, got it.
But you
can push you back, which I will do.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not playing anything at this point.
Okay, I am going to play Healing Potion on the Doog. So roll dice, shield or crit, I get 2 wounds back. Oh yeah! So the 2 wounds the dog took, the dog no longer has. So onto my final activation, I'm going to get rid of Blooded. And I'm going to take a new card. Onto the power step.
Oh, sorry, power step, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, I thought you were going to say onto the end phase.
just sound something.
You're going to hate me.
I have nothing to play my power step, and you have?
I have Great Concussion.
Oh, tell you what, after this match, these guys, they're going to be absolutely
Which I'm going to put here.
They've all got concussed.
So I'm going to put him there. So that's how that resolves.
What's it you?
Do you have anything to play?
I've got Flick the Bird. That's
Have
all.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm going to keep playing then. I'm going to play Shard Gale and do damage to everybody.
Oh, I got
you
rid
just got
of
a blooded, I know. Yeah.
Got rid of Blooded. Oh.
And if you have no reactions,
hold on.
well,
do I have any reactions still? No, I don't.
I'm going to play my turn.
Ooh.
Play this after an attack action or damage a friendly fighter, push them 1 hex and make an attack action with them.
Nice. Oh. How do you always bloody manage it?
Because I'm awesome!
Son of a...
So,
Nicely done.
Vol Oricbane.
I'm just going to have a clap.
2 hammers.
That is a fantastic set of cards there. That is brilliant.
Oh.
That was awesome. Well done.
And I really thought I stuffed it up with the Earth Shakes.
Well,
I got rid
close,
of it, but yeah.
close, but...
Oh, a hammer and a crit.
Oh, so he just takes 2 damage?
2 damage, yes. He's not dead.
Who's that? Gartok?
Gartok.
He is not dead.
He's not dead, but I will push him back.
Okay.
To there.
Oh. I don't believe it. How do you manage it every time? Fine. I still have nothing to play.
Right. Well, I have got no cards left. Oh, I've got one left, but I'm not going to play it.
Okay, so we're on to the end phase then.
No, I went first, didn't I? I went first, and I scored Blooded. Just to rub it in a little bit more. But that is all I scored.
Okay.
Just Blooded. I didn't quite manage to. For my remaining objectives, I didn't score. I think I'm going to risk keeping those
Yeah.
But I am going to spend my glory on putting Defiant Strike on Tefk, which is a Tefk only card.
Oh, that's if he.
And if he gets hit, he can do a 3 swords, 1 damage reaction attack.
Nice. And then you're just
going to draw 1 objective card and 5 new power cards.
Okay, so on to me. I scored 2 of my objectives. I scored Ploy Master for playing 3 ploys, and I may have got rid of Bloodied, but I have Scent of Victory, which is exactly the same, but for
well, at least you didn't score both. At least you didn't score both.
Well, I got rid of one and I picked up the other.
Oh, really?
So I was so happy about that.
Well, it worked out okay.
It did work out in the
okay.
end. I got my 2 glory that I was hoping for. Of my remaining objective, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep my 3 ploys. In fact, I'm going to play Incredible Strength.
Oh.
And I'm going to put that on. So I'm actually going to play this on Gartok, I think.
Okay. So he's dealing 3 damage.
So he's doing 3 damage and it'll go up to 4 when
he's
and
inspired.
if he inspires.
Wow, okay. I actually have inspired, of course.
Yes, you have.
And annoyingly...
You don't turn the objectives over.
Annoyingly, didn't put Supremacy.
Oh.
Well, I haven't picked it up yet, maybe. I can't actually remember.
I'm going to keep the last 2 of my cards and draw up 2 objectives and 3 power cards. Right, so let's show you our hand and then we'll roll for the next round. Okay, so let's roll and see who goes first in round 2. I get 3 singles.
Many singles.
Not a crit in sight. Oh, but it's enough. And I am going to go first.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? So the question is, who am I going to charge with? Because I'm going to charge with somebody.
And who are you going to charge?
Yes. So I'm going to charge with the Doge.
The Doge, okay.
Riptoth is going to charge. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to that.
Hello.
Bork, bork. So he rolls 3 dice. I need Schwartz, and he does 2 damage. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Why is it me, Whitbin?
Can I say you don't have the luck, do you?
I do not. So in my power step, I'm going to play Predatory Leap on Riptooth.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play...
Ready for action!
And I'm going to have another swing. And I didn't actually announce who I was going to swing at before, but I'm going to swing at the at Mr. Inspired. That's Tefk, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to swing at Tefk. It's do or die now. So please do, dog, not die. Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, Pete.
Oh, I can't roll dice. I'm doing something fundamentally wrong with my dice rolling here. Well, that's it. I've got nothing else in my power step. Anything for you?
No.
I think I picked the wrong hobby. I don't seem to be able to roll dice.
Yeah.
That's funny because I hate it.
Actually, first activation, I do not know what to do.
It would appear that with my dice rolls, you don't have to do anything. You can just stand there.
Kind of feel like I can. The dog is right there for the taking.
You've got to hit him, surely.
But he's attacked. But then he is offering an assist if you charge.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I am going to take a risky attack at the dog, which I might regret. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to attack the dog with Tefk here. No, that's not Tefk. That's Vol. So hammer a crit again. I am really sorry because you have missed, and I have rolled 3 hammers and crits now.
The epitome of English playing. Sorry, I'm sorry I'm beating you so much. I'm sorry I can't roll dice.
So he does 3 damage.
No, there's a dead dog. So anything in your power step.
I'm going to put Great Fortitude on Vol
Okay.
to beef him up a little bit.
So onto my second activation. I feel like I've got to attack with Gartok because he's only got 1 wound left, so he's as good as dead very soon. And I don't think it really matters which one I go after, so I'm just going to go 1 to here and I'm going to wallop you with Gartok.
Okay.
So he rolls 2 hammers. So 2 hammers. If Robin was rolling these, they'd be a crit and a hammer. So here come the 2 single assists.
A hammer and a single.
There's a single assist. So a hammer.
A hammer.
So you need a shield.
And you're on Vol.
Whichever one.
It's Vol. It's Vol, and it's a. Of course, it's a shield. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I hate you. I'm going to push him back to there.
Okay.
And in my power step, I'm going to weep softly.
Second activation. I'm going to charge with Magore. And so he rolls 3 swords.
Yep.
1 sword.
Okay, so I need a shield or a crit here, or he's bit the dust.
Oh, it's a crit!
And I get to have a slap back.
Oh, yes.
I get to hit him with my
Might kill him.
Yeah. So a sword, 1 damage. No. Okay. Oh yeah, because I get +1 damage on that as well. He would actually do 2 damage because he's got his incredible strength. Okay, on my 3rd activation, I'm going to charge again, and I'm going to score no escape, which is 3 people charge.
Well done.
So grab a new power objective card. And I'm going to charge with Zarkus. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Zarkus the Blood-Sighted has knockback 1, and he's going to attack Tefk, is that?
That is Tefk, yes.
Cool. Okay, so 2 hammers. 1 hammer.
Oh,
No,
just a dodge. So,
okay, so you take 2 damage.
ooh.
And I've got knockback 1.
Well, you can go down to here.
Yep. And Zarkus becomes inspired.
So that was Tef, wasn't it? I can't do that. Oh no, during an attack action that succeeds against this fighter, I cannot be driven back.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
I am, in fact, not.
And I can make an attack with 3 swords.
There's a crit.
Crit.
So I need a shield. No, I need a crit. That's how this game works. No. So I take 1 damage.
Yes, and I'll push you back. Unless you can't be pushed back. You won't be able to push
Zarkus
back.
inspired. No, he can be pushed back.
He
still.
can. Okay.
It's
and I'll
Gartok that
push
can't
him to there.
be. Nothing for me in the power step at the minute.
Okay, my activation, I'm going to make a risky charge.
Oh. Is there any other kind?
I'm going to charge with Vol. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And Vol does 3 damage, and he's only got.
He's
only got 3 wounds left. So it's 2 hammers.
3 damage. Forget how much these guys can hit.
It's a
Just
crit.
a crit. I need a crit or Magore est dead. Yay!
Right.
At last, I've rolled a crit when I needed it.
I'm going to play a reaction.
Damn you.
Play this after a friendly fighter attack action that fails. That fighter can make another attack action that targets the same fighter.
You're
That is
killing me.
Oath Sworn.
You're killing me. Literally killing me.
We'll see. That's 2
Oh.
hammers again. 2 hammers!
I need
Ooh.
another crit. It's not going to happen.
Ooh.
Magore's dead. I am stuffed. Wow. You stopped me scoring 2 of my objectives now.
Oh, sorry. Well, not that sorry.
I am pre-hosed.
Sorry, not sorry.
So, in my 4th and final activation, I'm going to get rid of Show of Strength, which is kill someone with Magore. I'm going to draw a new card. I'm going to play Shard Gale. So Gartok.
That puts everybody in the range of your
Gartok's dead.
reaction attack, though, doesn't it? But you've killed
And
Tefk.
Zarkus is down to 1 wound.
You've killed Tefk as well.
And Tefk is dead.
Yeah.
So you gain a glory for Gartok being dead, and I gain 1 for Tefk being dead.
Okay, I'm going to play Awakened Weapon in my turn on Fjul.
Yeah.
And then on my 4th and final activation, I'm going to attack with Fjul.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to re-roll 1, because I've got Awakened Weapon. It's a miss!
Oh, it's a miss. So I think I can attack you back.
You
with
can.
my Swift Gore Fist now.
Yeah.
So as Zarkus is inspired, I get to roll 2 swords this
nice.
time. And I roll 2 hammers. Because of course I do.
Power Step. I've got nothing to play.
I'm going to play Rage Fueled Attacks on Zarkus.
Oh,
Doesn't
oh
do
no,
much,
no, sorry.
no.
I thought it was a. I thought it was a new attack. You were going to attack me.
Sadly not.
Oh.
Sadly not. And that's it. So we're on to the end phase, and I went first. So I've scored Swift Advance, which gives me 1 glory. Because I've got one person in your zone. I scored nothing else. I'm going to get rid of Rivers of Blood, and I'm going to get rid of Chosen Champion, because he's not going to be alive to see the last end phase. Okay, and I'm going to keep my last power card, so I'm going to draw 4 power cards.
You done?
I am done. Properly
I actually
done.
managed to inspire Magore over here by accident.
Oh, I'm inspired.
he's on the objective, which I only just noticed. So he's inspired, which is quite handy. And I scored a Grim Promise. Score this in the end phase if your warband took out an enemy leader in the preceding action phase. Grimnir flashed his line, so I didn't score Skiing of Grimnir if I had it, and I therefore scored Master of War as well. So that's 2 at the end here. 1, 2. I'm actually going to get rid of Slaying Blow, which is double. You play it ahead of your attack, and you get double. If you roll a crit, it does double damage. I thought it would be really good against Magore in the early stage.
Would have been,
but it didn't come out. And then
now
now we were all with Shargals flying around like there's no tomorrow.
Yep.
There's no danger of.
Well, I've only got 1 wound left.
So I'm going to draw 2 more objective cards.
And your power card.
I'm not sure I wanted those objective cards. So I'm going to play Great Speed on Vol.
So we'll show you our hands, and then we'll roll for the 3rd and final phase. Okay, so here we are in the 3rd and final phase, and let's roll, see who goes. And it's me first, and I get a crit and a double.
Crit and double, and I got nothing.
This is possibly the only thing that might remotely save me here. It's the only hope I've got, and I am going to go first. So I'm going to have a swing with Zarkus. Okay, so Zarkus, with his rage-fueled attacks, rolls 3 hammers and does 3 damage.
That'll be enough to kill him.
See what goes on. 1 crit.
It's a crit, so I need a crit or he's dead.
You need a crit.
No, you've killed Fjul. He was useless. He fluffed his lines today.
He's just stood at the back doing nothing.
He's fluffed his lines, and that actually puts me in a spot of bother.
I get a glory for that, and I get advancing strike, which gets me another glory. I suspect this will be a very short-lived celebration because I've only got 1 wound. I'll grab my last objective. And in the power step... Oh, and I'm going to play a reaction. I'm going to play to the victor the spoils. Woo! I've had that since the first phase.
What does it do?
I get to draw 3 cards for killing somebody with a rune characteristic of 3 or more.
Ah, nice.
So I pick up. And I'm going to play Dark Darts on Zarkus. Because I'm fairly certain you've got rid of Escalation already, so not a danger.
You're allowed to look. I got rid of it on the first turn. I got rid of it on the first turn.
That is a good point. It's not a nice card to get right at the beginning. I have just realised though, it's 7-7. How is it 7-7? I've done terribly.
Well, I'm not sure you have. Because I haven't scored that many objectives.
You haven't got many objectives. I think that's the thing. You've people have died. You've got 3. You've killed 3 people off, and you've got the glory for that. But I've actually killed off 2 people now, so that's helped me some. So on to your first activation.
My first activation.
Before you do anything now, I'm just going to say that was the best possible result that I could have had, and now I'm just gonna die.
Okay,
Zarkus can die happy.
Well, I'm not going to attack him. I'm going to run away. So with Vol, I'm going to move.
Bear in mind, I can move 4.
This is me. I know. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's not actually moved out of my range there.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm good to you, I am.
Thank you.
Hey, you can't get me now. Well, actually, I can. Oh, what about over here? No, I can't get you.
And I'm going to play Soul Trap on Vol.
On Vol, standing at the edge there. Okie dokie. In your power step, then, I'm going to play. I'm going to play Furious Inspiration, just to get out of the way because I can't use it anyway.
Are you allowed to play them?
Well, I don't know if it matters because I haven't got Ploy Master
okay,
anyway.
You played Ploy
so,
okay.
I'm going to play Glory to Khorne, which is I roll 1 extra attack dice for the next attack activation. Anything for you?
Nope.
Okay. So on to my second activation, I am going to charge. So Zarkus is going to do the job himself. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get 3 dice normally.
It's hammers.
Yeah, 4 dice, 3 normally.
It's not looking good.
1 for Glory to Khorne.
So you will kill him if you...
and I'll do 3 damage because I've got...
Don't ever forget Soul Trap.
Yes, because I've got Rage Field attacks.
2 or 3 is fine because he's only got 2 left.
Oh, okay, so it's massive overkill, but 4 hammers. Here we go.
Oh, that's 2 crits.
2 crits and a hammer.
Okay, so I'm dead.
You are thoroughly
But I'm
dead.
going to roll Soul Trap. No! Failed on the Soul Trap.
He deaded. So I get another glory for that. Wowzers. And I'm going to play a reaction. Doesn't really matter.
He's moved, hasn't he?
He has moved. I'm going to play Fountain of Gore as a reaction, which is basically I have +1 defense in the next round.
Okay.
I don't think it matters, but there we go.
And you've charged.
And I have charged there.
Okay, I'm going to play something.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to play something. Oh no, it's a reaction. No, you played Fountain of Gore. That wasn't a reaction.
But I think I might have an objective. I've got Massive Assault, but I've only done 6 damage. Oh, so close! Oh, that would have been.
So I'm going to play Great Strength on my man Magore. And then I'm going to play Ready for Action! And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 around here.
Run away! Oh yeah, wily little what's at you. I'm really annoyed that I didn't get Massive Assault now.
And then I have nothing to play.
No, I have nothing else to play either.
So for my second activation, I'm going to get rid of Fjul-Grimnir because he was rubbish and died.
So my third activation, I'm going to draw a power card.
Useless.
And in my power step, I have nothing.
Okay, and in my third activation, I'm going to bin Ferocious Charge that I just picked up. Ferocious Charge and pick up what I think this is, and therefore I can't score it. No, I can't.
But you remember what it was? That's impressive.
Yeah, I made an error. Potentially made an error, I don't know that I did.
And your power step?
My power step, I have nothing to play.
Okay, neither do I. So my fourth and final activation, I'm going to draw another card. Ooh, Soul Trap. And I'm going to play Soul Trap on Zarkus.
Okay, I'm going to play
you know what? I wish
Glass Dagger on Magore.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that's entirely pointless.
I wish I'd kept my my Chosen Champion card now. I would have got glory for that.
Yeah, well, that's why I can't score because he's dead.
Remotely surviving. Oh, that's a good point. I just didn't think he'd survive with 1 wound.
I possibly could have played Soul Trap on the wrong person, but actually I probably did. On reflection, I should have played it on him, and then he wouldn't have died. But actually, he was in no danger of dying.
Who's him?
Magore, who's still alive, and actually he wasn't going to die because he was over there.
True.
And then anyway.
No, I think you should have played it on the guy who I attacked. I couldn't have attacked the other guy.
No, I know, but I'm going to score the same. It actually would have been harder for me to score what I'm going to score with 2 people alive than 1 person alive.
Okay.
So it would have actually been better to play it on him and then just got Chosen Champion.
I'm going to nod, and it will become clear very soon, I suspect. But in my power step, I have nothing else to do.
Okay, your power step, I've got nothing else to do. And so for the final turn, I'm going to draw a card.
And the power step?
Power step, nothing.
Oh, so we're on to the end phase.
The end phase, and you went first.
What have we got? I've got 8 glories so far.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
No, I should have gone on there in case it's a tie.
Oh,
I didn't think of that.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't score Bane of Champions because that is kill somebody with the dog. And I didn't score Massive Assault because I missed out by 1 damage. 1 damage I missed out by on that one. But I did score Alone in the Darkness.
Me too!
Oh,
me too. So I need to score. If I score 1, it's a tie.
If you score one, it's because I've got 10 right now, and you've got 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
If you score,
so if I had chosen champion, it would have been a tie. I didn't score it, but unfortunately, I do score on top of an advance.
You son of a bitch!
Which is worth 2.
Oh, I deserve to lose. It was rubbish at the start.
Oh, what a game!
Wow,
what a game!
I thought
what a game!
You git. You had to git. How did you manage it? I mean, that first end phase, the final power step, where you again managed to get 3 people inspired, was actually pretty. I was in awe of that. That was amazing.
Thank you.
And
playing Chosen Axes, it is like you just have to sit with all your cards, try and accumulate as many movement around cards as you can at the end, and just hope that you can stick them all on the end with using as many minimum of movement thingies as possible.
Yeah.
Because I hardly moved them, but luckily Great Concussion came and you played it. If you hadn't played it, I would have been a bit more stuck.
Yeah, and like I said earlier on, I thought because Fjul was right here, I think, or
he was here, I think.
Kind of there.
No, he was there. He ended up there.
He ended up there because I pushed him back.
Yes, that's right.
But I was sitting there thinking, he can move 1, 2, 3 to there, or he can move 1, 2, 3 to there. And I wanted to put one of my guys one side, so I tried to push him one way so I could go the other. But if I'd remembered he only goes 1, 2, I could have put my guy here, and I would have been safe from him just hitting him, and I wouldn't have used concussion. But anyway, it's just the way it goes. I mean, that game was mental. 2 Shard Gales. And
it was as bloody as I expected it to be. I tried to pick as bloody a warband as I could, if you see what I mean. To make
you can go 1 2 ways with Chosen Axe, can't you? You can go. They can do the mixed. They can do everything, can't they? I mean, they will struggle in an objective.
I'm not sure I'd have done too well if I was playing keys today.
Not so much. Not so much. I couldn't. I wish I'd kept. Like I say, I wish I kept my chosen champion now because. Zarkus would have won it for me. Zarkus was the man of the match.
Yeah.
He started over here. He ended up over there. He took out two guys.
Fjul and
He injured thingy over here, who then died to Shargao, and he took out Fjul and he took out Magrim over. No, not Magrim. Tefk over there. He did the business for me.
He did, and he was really good.
Wow, that was a close.
And actually, though, it's interesting in the game that we played where I won with the Fiends. It wasn't. I don't think it was Zarkus. It was Gartok.
No, it was Gartok.
But they both. It's almost like their second fiddle. Everybody concentrate. Oh, we both concentrate on Magore.
Magore
and the second string come in and mop up.
In that game where you played, the dog did a fair. I mean,
yeah, the dog did.
Magore did fleffle. He did nothing.
He died.
He died after making a failed horrible attack, and the dog actually was the one who tipped the balance. But then Gartok brought home the bacon afterwards. And I think the good thing about the Khorne guys, and the same with the Dwarf guys, is that they're all pretty solid.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's not like with the Sepulchral Guard, where obviously people like your champion and your warden are your key players. You can do what you need.
Yeah, I'm not sure Fjul. I haven't played him now a few times. I'm not sure Fjul is the best card.
What, the best fighter?
Yeah, he does have cleave. Actually,
he's certainly scary.
I think I missed. Yeah, he does. But he only 2 hammers and he's 4 damage, which is obviously great. But actually, in most circumstances, 4 damage is overkill.
Too much, isn't it?
And two hammers isn't very good. Tefk.
You want 3 and 3.
Tefk is 3 and 3.
Tefk is much better, I think.
Yeah.
Fjul is terrifying.
And even Vol is 2 and 3.
Yes.
Which is pretty good. But yeah, Tefk
2 hammers. 2 hammers, and the Khorne guys are all the same. They're all 2 hammers and Zarkus and Gartok. They're the guys who are all 3 hammers when they're inspired. So they become much better once they get inspired. And if you can get some plus damage.
What does Magore do then? So he's always 2 hammers, but he's cleave.
Yeah, he gains cleave and he does 3 damage once he inspires. So he's almost again like Fjul. He's almost too powerful. And people like Fjul and Magore, I don't think you want them as your front runners when you're going up against Sepulchral Guard and Skaven and Khorne, because they just. You're doing massively over the odds on the damage.
And also, it's in the game, we'll probably also do a little separate video on this actually. In the game, I think there are far less +1 dice cards than there are +1 damage cards. Yeah. So characters like Tef, which are 3 hammers, are invaluable. It's like Angarad. She's three hammers and only 2 damage. But as soon as you get a +1 strength on her, she's lethal. So if you imagine +1 strength on Tef, he'd be 3 hammers, 4 damage.
Yeah,
I mean that would be.
when you look at like Severin to start with, because not Severin, with Severin's warband, you look at them to start with and you think Oberyn, he's the man because he does 2 hammers and 3 damage off the bat, and you think that's mental. That's proper scary. But actually, I think rolling dice is where it's at for the most part. I think if you can get plus damage cards out to boost your guys, then obviously you're going to go for that. But otherwise, you want to be rolling dice because you increase your chances of crits, you increase your chances of just successes.
Why Awakened Weapon's good, and why light armour is often worth the risk. Although it didn't. I don't take light armour often again.
It
didn't make the cut this time.
Yeah, I don't take it if I've got a warband with shields, because I figure that you're losing a third of your chance of successfully saving.
I have taken it, but I've kind of made the decision that it gets me in as much hot water as it does puts my opponent or put you in hot water.
There is that.
so I've stopped taking it. Maybe.
I think the Khorne guys actually have a few cards which give +1 attack dice. There's Brutal Charge, which is but only for charges. There's Blood Frenzied, but that's a reaction.
There's a few just for charges, but actually this game is one I think in the in-between bits. So like
you want to actually
ready for
move
action
into position.
and your my turns and those kind of cards. Yeah. That's where it's won.
Those are golden, those cards.
And if you... Yeah, that's when you want the +1. So quite often the +1 dice is just for the first attack action of the next activation. And I think in a aggressive warband, I think you actually win the game through your subsequent attacks.
Yeah. Now, I've just realised that for me was a great finish to the game. Massive crescendo on the end there. Obviously, I didn't know you'd won until that very last card, and you didn't know that you'd won until you saw my last card.
No, exactly.
But obviously, the viewers at home, they get to see all the cards, so they knew a couple of turns ago you'd won. They probably already turned off. They're not listening to us anymore. And that makes me wonder sometimes, would people like to see a game played without being able to see the cards? Would people like to see just us rolling dice and moving models and then being surprised as the opposition is by the cards that come out? So do let us know on that one. I'd love to hear what you think.
Okay, yeah, I'd be interested to hear. I would say, my guess is what they would say, probably not, because it's quite good fun to work out what we're going to do.
Or seeing what you could have done with the cards.
Exactly. You should have played... Well. I mean, I'm about to miss something today. But, you should have played X.
Yes, yeah.
Or Y, or Robin, you forgot to pick a glory up, or Pete, you forgot to pick a glory up.
Yeah, or Y, you forgot Cleave again.
I did forget Cleave for Fjul, but I think I just missed, so I don't think it's...
I think you did. I think you just rolled naff. I don't think you did anything decent on that one. And once again, Magore and his guys, most of them have failed to even inspire. I need those extra dice to get the...
Yeah, actually, if your dice rolls had been better at the beginning, then I would have lost.
Could have been a very different game. The dice at the start, I think I failed about 4 attacks. Quite often you either hammer critted, or when you were defending, you rolled the shield you needed to stop my attack getting through, or I just missed completely. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that game. I actually enjoyed that game despite losing by a single glory. I don't mind losing games by a single glory, especially when it starts, and I think I'm going to get absolutely smashed.
But at one point I thought I had you, but actually it all hinged on that turn 3 turn. If I win that roll, Fjul's right next to your guy.
Yes.
I've got ready for action.
Yeah.
You've had it.
Yeah. He's going down. I've got enough dice to roll. But then
even Magore could have come over.
Yeah.
He's got ready for action and Fjul's still there.
Yeah.
I think I would have
got the assist as well.
Yeah. I think I would have won that, but I lost it and you killed him, and then it was all very different.
Yeah, I think my bad luck at the start was made up later on by some jammy luck winning that last turn there. I do think that you're less likely to win a game if your bad luck is early on, because quite often you need the luck early on in the game
to generate that glory.
To get the glory, to get the upgrades, to get yourself into that position. But either way, I'm pretty stoked by that game. That was a great game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we shall see you soon. And don't forget, if you want to support us, you can either buy a t-shirt, there's a link in the description below, or if you want to come onto Patreon and say hello to us over there, for just $2 a month, you'll still get all the games. You get them a week early, you get no adverts, and you get to see little pictures and stuff that we post every now and then, and just get to chat.
Which is great fun.
Yeah, so we'll hope to see you over there soon.
Until next time,
bye!